D-Town, Cleveland, Ohio. What up, fish folks, fish heads, fish geeks, freaks, the punks that want to be me. Yeah, I got a rant. I'm annoyed, aggravated. Pen industry sucks, actually. I don't care what anybody tells you. They're full of shit. So mad. I'll get into it, let some people get on them. Stupid finger out of the lens. I'm more coordinated than this, working this phone. Now James. Yeah, I think there is. Oh, he took that big mail. Sorry, I'm looking. James from Columbus. What those rampant chromas didn't come last week. We're missing some. I think that guy got his trio. There's still some. I need to take some. I need females as well. I'll have to see. Good morning, Christina. How you doing? Happy New Year. Looking at the tanks as we go. For a little show and tell. A little complaining. Bitching. Mad, angry. You all like me when I'm angry. Turning the green hawk. How about blue hawk? Kind of pissed off. My industry, this pet industry, just is so full of crap. So another vendor. The problem is, like anybody that's pays attention, we're everything is owned by a handful of companies, controlled in some way by billion-dollar corporations, Wall Street, whatever. And it's also our downfall of society, I think. They have way too much power, too much control. That's the medical, pharmacy, electronics, whatever it is. Materials, I don't know. But, so I had a email from one of the main suppliers at Aquian, which is owned by Central Pet, which is also a distributor that sells to their competition. Some weird shit, you know, and they're definitely in bed with Petco, PetSmart, all that bull crap. Central's like one of the biggest. They own Seagrass. I mean, it's their stock traded, blah, blah, blah. They own many companies of all different types of companies. You know, landscape, whatever. Good morning, Shivani. So, and then you got Raybot Battery, which is one of the biggest. People can't believe it. It's like a Christmas tree, I say. Raybot Battery's up here, and that everything that's on that tree, that ornaments, every branch, Raybot owns. They own like Black & Decker. They own Marineland, Tetra, Jungle, I think Aquarium System. I mean, just aquatic stuff. Then they own like bird feed mills. They own so much. And these giant companies are ruining the old school mom and pop companies. Good morning, Jason. Fish freaks in the house. But yeah, I'm annoyed. I'm pissed off. So I got this email from the rep, from one of my main suppliers of aquatic stuff, that Aquian is discontinuing the Bowfront line, like 72-gallon Bowfront, the 54-gallon corner Bowfront. They get rid of the 120. Their only footprint has a 4x2x2. They're getting rid of, I heard that already, the 120 and the 180 is being eliminated. They don't have much of a line left. I am like so freaking pissed off. You know, granted, I don't sell, I mean, it's been hard to get tanks. So I email my rep to Central. I'm like, what the hell is going on? You know, like, is this true? Or is it someone trying to make a dime, extra 1,000 dimes, whatever, on something that's whatever. Just trying to, you know, because everything's being used as a COVID excuse. I'm so freaking sick of COVID. God, I hate COVID so much. It's definitely disrupted anything and everything in our lives in one shape, form, or another. Groceries, whatever it is. Work. lace ships, whatever it is, but the supply chain. So she and I kind of reamed. I'm like, you know, why is like the change? I said, do you guys just want, basically saying, you guys are trying to just flatten the independence. You don't want us around. I know the giants don't want us. I've heard grapevine down the road of some of the big ones that can't believe any of us still exist. This was years ago. That said to somebody I know, and I'm like, yeah. So, actions prove intentions. So, you know, they can speak a game. So many people in this industry and life, whatever, is two-faced. They'll say one thing to you and then do totally the opposite behind your back. So that's the pet industry. It is so bad. So yeah, they're getting rid of so much stuff. There's not going to be hardly any aquariums left. I mean, Marineland's horrible. Them to make a comeback, and then they jack their prices up. They don't have that much. We're going to be stuck with standard tanks. They said, well, raw materials is an issue. Making the Bowfronts is an issue. You've been making them for years and years and years. Why all of a sudden it's an issue? You know? Why eliminate? They got rid of, they used to have a 92-gallon corner bow, which I thought was kind of big, a little challenge to maintain. The 36-gallon corner bow, and then the 54. So they eliminated those, kept the 54. Fine, good. At least you have a nice corner bow front setup like the Dovii wolf cichlid, the bitch over there is. And just gone. They've eliminated what Central bought, like Coral Life. They had some of the best coral synthetic like decor. Shame on you, Jason. You went to get OB. No. I get it. You know, it's a lot of it's convenience. You know, frickin' Amazon. I buy from Amazon. I hate Amazon, but I'm also buying from Amazon. You can't get stuff like I'm in this airsoft. There's nothing like fin, feather, fur, whatever. There's Walmart. They don't have crap. The biggest stores and all these big chains, they don't have everything. So you're forced to buy online. And it sucks. It's just so lame. But I'm so mad, you know, because, and I've told this some of my, you know, other people in industry, the farms, breeders, whatever, that it affects you, even if you're just selling fish. You're farming and selling fish, or you're just selling food, or whatever it is, it all affects us in one shape or another, or somewhere down the line it's going to catch up on us. Hi, Andy, of the Great Big Pond. Hope you're doing well. It affects us all. So, the not getting big tanks, or able to get tanks, well, people are not going to add another tank or get a bigger tank. If they can't get a bigger tank, they're not going to get bigger fish. So, breeding some of these other stuff that gets big, well, less people start building their own ponds in their basement. I mean, I don't know. That's what's the DIY thing, but not everybody's built to do DIY or mechanically inclined. And then you're going to pay somebody, it's going to be a fortune. So that Custom Aquariums in Wisconsin, I might have to talk to them. We talked about doing some dealing in the past when that second Marineland blew at the old store, which is now the dojo. They're expensive, even for me to buy wholesale. And if I did a minimum $10,000 purchase, which is a good chunk of money, they give me like one free display tank. So, you know, it's a numbers game, and but they might do well. I have a new client coming up that moved out of state here, downtown, whatever, is ordered a tank from them. Not cheap. I mean, they have a great system. They build them like the old Euro, kind of the old Oceanic setups, but you got to pay the price. But just a standard hobbyist that wants a 180 or a 210 gallon, whatever, everybody's gonna be buying used. I tell people years, even before COVID, prices usually go up. They don't go down, especially more than ever. So especially big tanks, you get tired of it, you get busy, kids, whatever it is. good morning, Ben, is hold on to those big tanks. Now hold on to your Bowfront, your Oddball glass tanks, because you're not going to see them no more. They're not making them anymore. So, or the prices are going up. So, put it in the basement, throw a sheet over it, blanket, and just leave it in the corner. And 5 years down the road, you want to get back in the hobby, you have, main piece fish tank that you might not be able to get anymore of that size or what you paid for it then. Or say your kids want to get into the hobby. Hey, quit eating the tape, goofy dog. So, yeah, hold on to your tanks. Even if you want to get out of it for a while, I wouldn't leave them in the garage just heated. Don't leave them outside where it's going to freeze, whatever, the seal, and that could, dry out the seal and stuff like that. So keep it room temperature or in your home, in a basement, somewhere. But I'd hold on to your tanks, and even 10-gallon tanks are double the price now. 20 gallons are more than double the price. All the small tanks. That's what we're going to get stuck with. That's what it looks like we're going to end up with. We're going to end up with, well, I don't even know what's going on with the frame manufacturer. It's gone in China. That's, I know, obviously a big problem. That's probably one of the issues, going back to, she said, the materials, the raw materials and stuff, and the whatever, is the frame manufacturer for all these tanks on the entire planet, for all tanks, bows, whatever it is. There was only one company making those, and it was in China, and half of them died of COVID, and they're gone. So I can't believe no one's picked that back up yet and opened it up of some sort. I was hoping that none of the two big major players do not get it, because that just gives them more monopoly of our industry and control. You need somebody independent in there doing it. But man, this stupid COVID keeps going, and our beef with Asia and all that stuff. Yeah, I see that. It's already kind of in thing now. We're going to be stuck with 5, 10, 20, 29, 55, 75 gallon, maybe 125 gallon tanks till the frames run out. So there's no more frames available to build the tanks. So whatever is being used, it's being used. And it's going to be more tanks, frameless, which costs more. They're using less material, but they're going to charge you an arm and a leg more. I know. I'm in this, so they're adapting. Like here, this new Hagen setup, I have a black one coming now, is actually, these things are, a lot of people pick these up and think these are going to be cheap. These bonsais, these are like really were actual bonsais at one time. And bonsais are very expensive normally. So these things are like 80 bucks. They're not cheap. But this is actually a frameless tank. And it has a wood veneer like canopy that sits on top of it. So this is going to be the trend. Is more tanks like this. Fluval's got, I like Fluval. I like their systems. Like, I love the flex tanks. Oh, I'm still waiting on the 32 flex that were supposed to be here a week ago. I ordered them in August. I got 8 of them. I got 2 whites and 6 blacks coming in. I already have the stands for them. So, yep. So, we're going to be bumming in the future as far as hobbyists that want big stuff, big tanks. And people keep asking about acrylic. I have no idea, but I could imagine right now acrylic prices got to be through the roof. Acrylic is petroleum based. Oh yeah, the FX filters are the best, the canisters. But something like this, I had quoted, I never had one built. This one was built for me. I designed this idea, 22 years ago. 21 years ago, I've had this tank. Holy crap. So I had this custom built to my retentions originally for this, but the price was getting up there, was I wanted a clear top to come up, and I wanted to do like a land, like so I could have turtles. It'd be like a terrain type into the water. So I wanted like 3 levels. I wanted where if I had turtles and I had some land and rocks, they could swim out, and then, but then it was really getting crazy on the price at the time. And I think I was originally, don't quote me exactly, this setup was maybe 2,500 complete 20 years ago. I guarantee it's at least double, if not more, if anybody would even attempt to build it. Yeah, it's oh my gosh, time. So yeah, all these acrylic tanks I won't get rid of. My big tanks, I'm gonna be buried in one of my big tanks. I already had that in my statement of wishes. I don't need a coffin. I got a fish tank to fit me unless I keep getting fatter. But we only actually have 125 left with the stand and just the tank only and tops available. So that's, someone just wanted to buy this stand. Someone gave them a tank but needs a stand, and I won't give up the stand because then I don't know if I can get another one. God dang it, man. She is just off the wall. So nasty. Bad girl. Bad girl. So I have this U75, which is like practically new. It's in really great shape. Has a UV sterilizer, tops, LED light with a remote, canister filter, whole setup, and there's substrate somewhere around here. But yeah, it's getting goofy, you know. And I was going back to saying that it'd be a domino effect on other parts of this business industry, the fish farmers. You know, if people can't get tanks and or have bigger fish, well, you're not gonna be able to sell the big fish, the stuff that's gonna get big, if you can't get a big tank. So I think it's gonna hurt. Our hobby's gonna get hurt more and more. It's a shame. I don't know. I don't know what else could be done. You know, the big players own everything. They control everything. Look at this big gold Grammy someone brought in. I'm gonna put my 2CT5 at the other building. He's awesome. I like to have some. I can't wait till my pro Grammies get that big. We still got some birch. Oh, there's one got a tail bit off. Uh-oh. There's somebody fighting in there. Getting a little low on plants. Rams. Our stock is still pretty good. We're getting low. I think that might be the last red spot. Several of them. Big Gia, the Yarrows are gone. We still got some redhead tapchus. Phenomenal fish. Rabbit snails. Still got a decent amount of angels. We have more angels than anybody, I think. But doing well. So that's my thing. Oh, we got Dovey eyes. Buy one, get one free. You want a mean fish. Is there someone bigger? Christina, well, I've done that. You know, that was the start of my business, was a maintenance service, moving tanks, installs, installations, all that stuff for residential and commercial. But I don't do much of it anymore. I still do maintenance. It depends. If it's a 125, and I'm not going up and down stairs, I could probably move that tank. That's a 2-person job. Anything over that, I'm not touching. I'm not killing myself no more. The back can't take it. Moving heavy tanks, it's took a toll on me already. I gotta bring some more Fertosas over. I do have some Smhs. I got more small ones to bring over. Those old Saladas. Good. Hey, Tabitha. Hello. So, yeah, somebody had to go back to hear my kind of complaint rant. The industry has got a lot of nice bettas. Look at that one. It's like painted, like pastel. Ooh, that one's white with like gold fins. Kind of like a platinum. Oh, look at that one. There, fishy, fishy, fishy. Our industry's messed up. Just found out, like yesterday, and kind of confirmed today, that Aquian is eliminating, getting rid of the Bowfront tanks, like the 72 bow, the corner 54 bow. So those will be gone. Those are great tanks. And they're complaining maybe the sales drop. Well, because you keep doing the stupid cheap deals with the chains and doing all this stuff in bed with the giants, you're part of the giant problem. And Paras. And they caused their own demise, which hurts us, this independence. So yeah, I want these big black belts gone. So if anybody's interested, you got a big tank or a pool pond that's a 180 or bigger, I need to sell those 4 as a group. The big black belt dollars. Everybody seems a little more happier since I pulled the Arowana out of here, the jerk. So look at this big old monster, old Sevrum. It's huge, monster. Those guys who still have some. These guys, look at all these clown loaches. Anybody want clown loaches? Come and get the clown loaches. I sweeten the deal if you buy 5. Not easy to get all the time now. Savani. What is the name of these fish I got? What fish? The Pseudotropheus, the Kawanga Golds. I think those were. Kawanga Golds. Is that it? I get the there's another. There's a Victorian that's gold that has a similar name. I think it's Kawanga Gold. It's not a common Mabuna. Go look at fish. The ones that I still have over there are colored up nice. But what else? Oh, there's some. Look at those big Raphael cats. Those need homes. Still got some Sevrums. Still some angels. Gotta move some stuff around. What else? Black ghosts. Peacocks. There's actually a red shoulder, I think, holding in there. There's turtle. Hey, buddy. What up? Strigata's holding. There's a Ovitis Electro Blue 2 holding. What color is that fish? Sexy. So, Xerox. More peacocks. More peacocks. Little stuff. So, anyhow, I got someone coming here. I got to feed still in a few minutes. But everything's stupid. I just can't believe they're eliminating the bow fronts and the corner bow. The business is gonna can pick back up, but just to discontinue stuff. These companies just suck the life out of me. I'm just so annoyed. Yep. I'll be coming up and see you in April. I'm looking for a blueberry OB, Labotropheus Travasse. Not in the store. I might have something at the hatcheries. I know I have a group. They've spawned here a couple times. There's babies in the tank. I might have an oddball male. I'll have to see. So when you get close, like 2-3 weeks before you come, give me a shout. And if it's around, I'll get a cichlid shipment. We'll see. I could try to get them on there, or I'll scavenge in the hatcheries and see if I could dig you up one somewhere out of the tanks down there. So they're cool fish, but on the aggressive side. When they get as adults, oh man, they're spectacular. A marmalade cat, or what do they call them? UK guys were all over those when I was in Malawi. M-cats, that's what they call it. It was marmalade cat or M-cat. the Philiborni when they're OB, or the Labotrophius travasae. So when their OB form is kind of rare for a male in the wild. So they're more prevalent in the states, or bred because they're bred for that. Get more males, they breed more, and they breed them more, and end up with more OB males. So more prevalent in the hobby than it is in the wild. So male OB is rare form in the wild. So okay. All right, I'll see what I can do. No promises, man. I might have one. I don't know. I have to get down there and really look. Oh crap! I forgot. I got my kid coming over there at 10 to do maintenance. So I have to actually get going here. Is my watch fast? Yep. So I gotta run over to the other shop and come back here real quick. So anyhow, yeah, bunch of crap in the industry. It's already starting BS in 2022. So it's like getting ready for another roller coaster ride this year, I think. Normalcy doesn't ever seem like it's going to come back. So, so annoying. So annoying. And somebody like me that's been in it forever and seeing how it's changed, evolved into a monster. It's not good in my opinion. I don't, we'll see what happens. Before I let everybody go here, I do have some clearance sales. Get rid of some things, make room for different product, new product, or more of other product. I have the Octop Forza. Did somebody buy that? Well, I still have that. An Octop canister filter. It's regular like $350 for $220. So these prices are less than online. So I'm not making any money. These are cash plus tax. Someone looks like they bought that Marineland one. One CJ canister filter left. High door $350. Yes, still have that. Regular $250, $100 off. So cash plus tax. There's some pen plaques. There's some other items. The grabbers, claws, those I'm gonna get rid of. All the plastic Loctite pen plaques valves, those are all being cleared out. And so come in, check it out, bring some cashola. Hours right now. Tomorrow we're gonna open a half hour late. I have maintenance in the morning, and I'm still out right now. So tomorrow 11:30 to 5 close. Thursday we'll see what happens. I might have to close at 4 o'clock, 1 to 4 on Thursday. We'll see what happens. Right now it's kind of short-handed to run the shop. And I got prior commitments on Thursday evening. So keep up to date. I'm still in Facebook jail for another 2-3 weeks to the 21st. So I work around it somehow here and there. Oh, I just signed up this morning. Getter, Gettr. It's a new competition for like Twitter or something. I am on Twitter. I never really use Twitter though. Kind of follow it, some people on there and stuff, but I just set up it's called One Something Fishy. So you can, if you get on that app, whatever, that new social media, I'm gonna try to start using some other things, and Facebook needs to go bye-bye. It probably never will. Morning, Mike. But we gotta try some other, get some new companies that are a little bit more freedom-based, a shot, to get in this industry, the social media industry, instead of being dominated by 2 or 3 players. Just like I was talking about, with the pet industry being owned by a couple big players, and they don't care about us. They can say it, but actions speak louder. What they do and how they do things and how they treat us. They want their cake and eat it too. Turn around, I don't trust them. None of them. It's a horror. The industry's like so butt backwards. So just like social media, it's owned by giants, a handful of giants. So new players step in. This Getter, GETTR. So want something fishy. I just signed up. I posted a couple things, whatever. I put a picture of old Bertha, her head shot. Yeah, I actually have Rumble. I signed up with some of these other places, but you get entrapped in using the same thing. I don't know if at my age, you just, I don't like change. I just want to, that's another thing. I'm pissed. I need to make so many freaking phone calls. Huntington Bank raised my rates for the credit card service. There's a $19.99 fee. I have no idea what for. I hate that shit. I get an idea somehow. Someone accepted a American Express Amex card. That $20 fee might be because of that. I don't want it. I don't want American Express. They're ridiculous. They're one of the more expensive fees and rates and everything else. That's why most people don't want to take them as a business. So for like $175 sale, the whatever 3%, 4%, 5% they charge, plus I got an idea that $20 was from them. So I basically lost $25 on that sale because of American Express. Trade you a new website with a back end for a few 55s. I don't even have any 55s. And I have a new website, brand new. I already dropped $1,500 on it last year. It's on. It's live. It could do anything and everything. I'm paid for 5 years on it. I think I got 10 more years on my. I own the name somethingfishinc.net. I own several website names actually. I keep paying for it. I never use. So that's not the problem. I just need someone to run it, to put stuff on there and sell, and get someone to pack and ship. That's one thing. One of a million things. So, all right. I gotta go. So, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Everybody take care. Stay healthy, safe. And, stop in. Support us. Rare local fish store. One of rare few that's been around for a while enough. I like the compliments. We've had several new customers lately, and they were just some driving an hour away, and some just local. And how clean and healthy our tanks and fish are. That's I always strive for. I always say I want to be able to lick the glass and drink the water. Not really, but yeah, kind of like that. Oh, I got more FX4s in. More media, more stuff, more lights, skylights. Still waiting on my 32 flex. And parts. FX6 hoses, not available. I don't know when. So there's a bunch of things. Just like everything is just so messed up. So don't yell at the front line guys like me. Our guys. Thanks, Jason. You too. All right, I gotta go. I gotta get run over to the other building. Turn off the alarm. Let my guy in there to do maintenance of the tank. So I'll see you soon. I'm out. Thanks. Bye.